Hi, everyone. Let's get started. Who's here today? Say hi if you've joined our chat. Who's here? Let's give it a minute. Apple, hi. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, we have 3. Very good. I apologize for the little late start today. There was a little bit of a technical issue, but it was resolved. So now we're here. I see everyone coming in. This is excellent. If you're here, say hi. I hope you enjoyed Kiva's lecture today. So what we'll be doing in my class is I will be telling you about what to do. Thank you. Yes, it is so fun. I'll be telling you about things that you can do and, more importantly, things that you can say when you've got the job. So Professor Kiva talked about interviews and how you can get a job. Now, I'll tell you about what you can do once you've gotten the job. So everyone, hi, welcome back. My name is Professor Cassandra. It's great to be here with all of you today. We're going to be talking about workplace etiquette as well as manners and customs. So we're going to start actually with a little bit of formal language. After that, we'll have a few discussions. Then I'll give you some idioms or expressions that are quite common in business English. Following that, as usual, we'll have a quiz. Oh, yes, I see so many people now. Great. So that's our plan today. Hi, everyone. Hello. All right. So about our formal language. As you may know, that when you're in a professional setting, it's best if we use more elevated language. That means, for instance, in saying, I want something, it sounds more polite and more professional to say something else, such as I require something. So when we use more formal language, it helps us behave more businesslike, more politely, and it really leaves a better impression of you on others. Oh, we have more people joining us. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I see so many returning students from last week. This is great. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin. I will show you this board. Please let me know if you can see it properly. How's this, everybody? Please say yes. Type yes if you can see this chart. Still more greetings coming in. Hello, everyone. All right. Can we see? I'll wait for a minute. Oh, we have Jenny already answering the questions. Very eager. I like that. Yes, yes, yes. Great, everyone. Okay, so about the formal language. If we're in an office, we would like to elevate our language to sound more polite and formal. So our first one, I've already told you the answer. If we say want, it's fine. Don't worry about it. However, it just sounds a little bit nicer if we replace want with these 2 keywords. And I know that Jenny has already answered the question. Everyone type and follow along. So what should we say instead? For example, I want that document by 3 p.m. tomorrow. That's okay, but it's even more formal if we would say, would like. Very good, everyone. Yes. I would like that document by 3 p.m. tomorrow. Would like. Excellent, everyone. Oh, forgive my handwriting. Okay, the next one, got. We can say that. That's fine. For example, oh, hi, I got your email. That's perfectly fine. However, another way that starts with the letter R sounds much more maybe elegant, more academic, more formal. Very good. Receive. Lovely, everyone. This may be too easy for you. Receive. Well done. And I have Bob asking a question. Would I like the document by 3 p.m.? Yeah, that's a great question. That's very polite. Well done. Yes. So I received, in this case, I'll put the D because of the example I gave. I received it. Very good. Okay, the next one. I already see some answers coming in. Well done. I need something. So I need you to do that. You could say it differently. I need this piece of information. It's very important. It's very vital. What could we say? Good job. Oh, I see some other possible ones too. Now, people are saying request or require. Now, request is more of a formal asking. So if I were to go down here and write ask, yes, I request. But this one is more of something you need. It's vital to get something done. It's a requirement, right? Yes, so we'll go with require. However, in some contexts, perhaps you can use request, so you're not wrong either. But we'll keep it simple like this. I require you to do this. It's a requirement. It's a need. I need this done. I require this done. I need this piece of information. Oh, I really require this piece of information. That sounds great. Okay, this one, get in touch. Native speakers love saying that. However, in a business situation, maybe we could say it a little bit differently. So I would like you to get in touch with me soon. I can't wait to get in touch with this client. Please get in touch with me. Yes, contact. Excellent, everybody. Yes, contact. Please get in touch with me for further information, or please contact me for further information. That sounds more professional. Well done. Okay, this one, talk about. Again, there's nothing wrong with saying, let's talk about this project. However, if you want to elevate your language just a bit, what's another way that we can describe talking about something? Wow, there we go, everyone. Discuss. Yes, we need to discuss this project. Very good. Okay, this one might be a little more tricky or not. We'll have to see. Talk more. That means I need more information from you. Could you explain it further? So talk more. For example, I want you to talk more about your idea. I need you to talk more. I want you to talk more about this idea. Wow, Hyunju Kim. Yes, we're thinking along the same lines. You are correct. Elaborate. Yes. Would you please elaborate more on that idea? Yes, this idea needs further elaboration. That means we need to explain it and talk about it more. So, let's try to get my arm positioned properly. Elaborate. Elaborate. Yes. Now, it also is the same spelling as elaborate, but that is a description word. This one is the verb. Elaborate means to discuss or talk more, explain further. Well done. Good job, everyone. Okay, finally, make sure. And I did see somebody type this word earlier. So again, make sure. We need to make sure that the client understands everything about the project. Yes, we need to ensure that the client understands everything about the project. Good job again. Where are we? Oh, Bobby, good job. Hyunju, good job. Irene, Millie, Jenny, lovely, everyone. Thank you. Yes, we must ensure. It's just a better way of saying make sure. It makes you sound a little more professional. Good job, everyone. Ensure. Great. Okay, let's move that out of the way just for an instant. Excellent. So these are definitely ways where you could be speaking politely to others. But I want to know more of your opinion. So obviously, these aren't all of the things that we can say. What else can we say to be polite when we are in a professional setting? So that's my question to you. And I would love for you to type in the comments and give me your opinion. Put another way, my question is, how can we be polite when speaking to others in English in a professional setting? I'll put that question in our chat room and let's have a discussion together. So what else can we say in English when we are being polite in our workplace? How can we be polite when speaking to others? So we talked a little bit about replacing this general language with more polite language. Please, Yes, of course. Our pleases, our thank yous, our you're welcomes, those go a long way. They're so important. Yes. Or if I may, Joseph, I love that expression. Actually, replacing can I with may I in certain instances. If you're talking about permission, such as can I go to the bathroom? You would say, may I go to the bathroom, please? That's much better. Very good. Anything else? Would you? Yes, yes. Honestly, if we say what, again, nothing wrong with what, but in some cases it could sound a little bit impolite and like very like abrasive. So for instance, if I didn't hear somebody properly and I say, what? What did you say? It's okay between friends in your daily life. But if you're in your office, if you say, what to your boss, I don't think that would come across as very polite. So it's better if we say things like, excuse me, oh, good job. Yes, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Could you please repeat that? Like that. Very good. Oh, Bobby, I was wondering if, yes, it's a really polite way to start your request or your question. I need to find out if, yes. If you don't mind. Oh, these are all lovely expressions. Good. Yes. Would you like this? And we can even extend our conversation to a broader context, not only about the specific language. For example, maybe listening well, not interrupting someone who is speaking to you in the office. No one likes being interrupted. Pardon. Yes, pardon is a great word. We talked about that. So what are some other things that we can do? Maybe talking about your mannerisms, so your gestures, the way your body is, your body language, broader things. How can we be polite in an English office setting? What else can we do? So I can tell you a little bit about my experiences in the West. Oh, there we go. Apple smile. Yes. Although in some cultures, smiling is taken, excuse me, as kind of something only fools do that. Why are you smiling? Why are you so happy? It's maybe something that makes you look a little bit less intelligent in some cultures. However, in other cultures, especially in the Western context, so I'm talking about, Australia, UK, and especially North America, so like Canada and America, we're from a young age, we're always told smile a lot in a situation that, it just smooths everything over. You come across more competent, friendlier, etc. So actually, yeah, depending on the country you're in, smiling can be a huge benefit to your professional career, as well as making eye contact. Bend forward and listen carefully. Oh, I like that. That's well said, Jenny. Yes. Be a very good listener, an intent listener. There we go. Yes. Yunde says eye contact. Yes. Very good. Another one could be a little bit about avoiding the personal questions. So if you're in North America and if you're having some conversation, like casual talking with your coworkers, even if you feel that you're a little bit close and things are friendly, it's still a little bit, how can I say this, like sensitive, or it's a touchy subject. If you ask certain things about, for example, their religion, their political stance, their gender issues, what else can we say? Their marital status, like asking somebody directly, are you married? Case by case. Usually you can just tell by looking at somebody's, finger, they're wearing a ring or not. But those like personal questions, especially about age, how old are you? Are you married? Like this. So in some cultures, again, that's basic information you share to develop a relationship with somebody. It's not personal. It's totally fine. It's very socially acceptable. But then, in the Western context, a lot of people feel that it's a little bit intrusive or invasive. But again, some people don't mind. But because of that, because there's a whole bunch of different opinions surrounding this, people who are too shy to answer, as well as people who, it's okay, they'll share anything. Because we don't know somebody's stance, we really need to be careful when asking somebody about that. What are some more? Don't forget to say thank you after asking someone something. Millie, thank you. Very good. That is a great sentence. Show gestures or eye contact when you are listening to the person, Bob. Yes, lovely. I think there's no courtesy when asked about the age or marriage. Again, if you're close with someone, I think it's fine, but it's just better to have those conversations like away from your work. Maybe if you're socializing after hours, it could be okay. But if you're on the job, don't talk about religion. Don't talk about marriage or someone's age or someone's appearance or their weight, that sort of thing. Just keep it very neutral. Yeah, don't ask too personal question. Exactly. Very good. Awesome. Anything else? All right. So this ties in with our next section. And it's always fun to talk about this sort of thing. But can you tell me about what are some examples of bad manners or bad etiquette in an office setting? I'll put the question here for everybody. Apple, very right. Religion, age, marriage should not be asked. Bob says, keep it simple. Yeah, I like that idea. You can't get into any trouble usually if you just keep it simple and neutral when you're at work. So we're talking now about the bad manners in an office setting. Maybe you could share with me some examples of bad manners. Now, there's a small difference between the words etiquette and manners. I use them interchangeably, but if we were to really get technical, etiquette is more like the set of rules, and those are, I'd say, oftentimes determined by society. So etiquette are these rules, and then manners are more of the actions, what people do. So those are like some small differences between those two words, but honestly, native speakers tend to use them interchangeably. But we'll go with the bad manners because those are more like the actions, stuff that you can see, or even the spoken words, or stuff that you can hear. So it's some visible signs and gesture. So bad manners. I think that's a little bit of a funny topic. So let's see what everyone has to say. Oh, we have a lot of great answers. Yes, cutting off people's talking. So interrupting them. Oh, not so good. I mean, I'm sure we're all a little guilty of it from time to time. It's hard to restrain ourselves when we have a great idea in our heads and we really want to say something, but it's great to just keep our mouths quiet. I have a problem with that sometimes. So to anyone that I've ever interrupted, I apologize. But yeah, we shouldn't talk over each other. Again, that could be a little bit of a cultural thing. I know in some cultures it's okay to do that in a lively discussion, but again, at the workplace, just listen and try not to cut people off. Well done, Cece. Thank you for your answer. Being rude to your boss. Oh, exactly. That could maybe get you fired in some cases. Yes, I'll just call your name A as I did last time. Yes, we should never be rude to your boss. Hyunju Kim, being late. Oh, yes, so important, so important. Yes, being on time, being punctual. Yes, being late or being tardy. Tardiness is usually a sign of, a lack of professionalism. Of course, everybody's human, so maybe you can be late from time to time, especially if you have a child at home or some extenuating circumstance. And I think as long as you call in advance and let people know, it can be okay. But if you're chronically late, that means it's your habit to always be late. You're constantly late. That could be a little bit unprofessional. Okay, Eddie Jack says, too much louder talking on the phone. Oh, yes. Talking loud on the phone and everybody around you can hear that conversation. Well said. Jenny, checking phone in meetings or when someone is speaking to you. Oh, yes. Yes, exactly. Somebody who's constantly like this, scrolling through their phone, looking at messages, not paying attention to what's going on around them. Okay, Millie says, eating something when we talk in an office like a snack. Oh, yes, yes. So I'm particularly susceptible to that, meaning I really don't like it when I can hear other people chewing loudly or eating something, especially something messy. I guess I'm a picky person, but I know that like mukbang in Korea and other parts of the world is quite popular and famous. So like hearing that crunching sound or the swallowing sound or that smacking sound, like that can be okay for some people and some people don't mind it. But for me, oh, I don't know how to explain it well, but I don't enjoy that sort of thing. So when I hear eating sounds, especially like if it's a quiet office and you just hear someone crunching, that can be a little bit upsetting to the people around you, certainly.